sports. It's in the game.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
So this is the first day.
Quick, 280! Right there, 54 Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen! Watch the screen! 19. Watch the screen! Watch the safety screen! Check, check.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Go, guys, 4 down, 4 down.
Here's Carson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down. Cut, 15. Mike 5-4. 14.
On first down, it's Carson, and he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Nick Bosa showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. 50. Mike 54. Mike 50. Hey, 0.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Here we go. Here we go. 21.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, and a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Raheem Mostert, he was great in that NFC title game, 220 yards. But Super Bowl, 58 yards on 12 carries, though he did score the touchdown in the 3rd quarter to put the Niners up 20-10.
And think about the journey of Raheem Mostert.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, gun. Hey, Echo. 57's mine. Hey, I'm coming out here.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Now a Bay Area native from up in Berkeley. This is Marshawn Lynch. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
at the Niners' 14-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Wilson now off the bootleg. Rolling to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board first here tonight. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Let's go, baby.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the Seahawks' 48-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I got this.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This is Breida. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's into the clear. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one now.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down.
13.
Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting...
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, yard dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, let the decision unanimous. Big guys, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, and glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tempo, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, yard dash, honey, yard dash, honey, yard dash, honey, yard dash.
It's gonna take me a little long. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I. But giving up certain foods, that's gonna take me a little long. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I.
I run straight through the beat like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses.
You know what I'm
It's all
saying?
about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on a jet to coast regret it, but letting them stay in the game.
But giving up certain foods, that's gonna take me a little.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to have really good starting field position here. That's taken up close to the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Watson. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller.
Let's go. Let's do it.
To Will Fuller. A gain of 12.
Let's set. 18. 6 right there. 56. Come on, dude.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. Going to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we...
You own that corner. Pretty interesting because in the GOAT era, Ryan became superpowered due to the supporting cast around him. He put so many resources into him, but he was really hard to play because everything just bobbled him around like a pinball. Now it's the other way around, where all the resources got worse, but between his speed going up and steadfast, he just does whatever he wants. It's kind of a dream scenario for Ryan right now, possibly the strongest he's ever looked. And although you might argue May and Reaper are pretty good at getting in the mix and brawling with him, he can kite against them and is kind of as much a threat to them as they are to him. Whereas in different versions of Ryan play, that definitely didn't feel like the case. And with Shields being so weak or less prevalent overall, it's just earth-shatter city. So Ryan can do a lot. And the only character I would say be wary of pairing with is the Beast. Because I think that healing nerf hurts Ryan quite a bit because Beast doesn't really want to be playing with his tank a lot of times because he only can escape vertically. So he plays with his tank, the enemy brawl can run past to kill him. And then if you play off the tank to survive, well, it's hard to get the regenerative burst effect applied to Ryan. So you're better off playing with Moira, Ana, or Greg Lucio and then just doing your best to avoid as much damage as possible. But if you play clean enough, Ryan definitely carries. Other than that, the dive tanks are pretty good, and the benefit now is that if you're on a good dive map, with either skyboxes for Pharah or high ground to exploit, and they go anti-dive characters like May Reaper, I think in ranked you're going to feel like as long as your tanks dodge those characters, your range damage is just going to poke down whatever shields they have and outdo whatever healing they're trying to use, and you're just going to win that way as long as your tanks don't get beat. It is tough as Winston Ball to dodge D.Va because I think a lot of people forget, at perfect close range, where their instant damage fall off, and D.Va hits all of her pellets, which is doable on a tank, D.Va's primary fire can do 22 damage per shot at 6 shots a second. Those can also headshot and be comboed with micro missiles, so depending on how many of these you hit, it's possible to do more damage than Zarya's full charge beast. That's what I'm saying. If you're pounding into these characters that want to dive and hitting a good cluster of damage from D.Va, now that you can always close the distance on them, D.Va's ability to punish dive is incredible. I think sometimes if you want to dive, they need your own D.Va that your ball or Winston can actually survive on the dive and not just fully focus. You can perfectly maybe you can dodge focus fire, but a lot of times you will need that matrix to come in that dive alive to actually do anything. And it's because of that principle that I kind of feel that in ranked anyway, I like Winston D.Va a bit more. Pros are going to play ball, but they also know how to engage a lot cleaner, as we've said earlier in the video. You style drives, I feel you really need...
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl, 17 carries, over 100 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, that he would get the bulk of carries. But did I see 104 yards on the ground and a touchdown? Probably not. Did I see him catching one as well, 133 yards of total offense? Probably not. But give him his due, because now, in his postseason career, which is 6 games, 5 of them with Kansas City, 1 with Miami, he scored 11 touchdowns.
Wow.
So on the big stage, the big lights, he produces, and he actually won the battle between undrafted free agent running backs, because his total versus Raheem Mostert, who ran for, I believe, 58 yards and a touchdown for San Francisco, advantage Kansas City, advantage Damian Williams.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Returnable for Sherrills. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cousins. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. First down, here's the run with Cook. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. As mentioned, here's the younger brother of Dustin. This is Bretton Colquitt to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out that heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. 180. Hey, watch the slap. Watch the slap. Watch the slap. Yellow.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Pick it up. Yellow. Check out Gene Smith.
On second down now. It's Williams, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this half.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Cousins gives way to Cook. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Cousins now. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And Diggs has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Cousins now from the 50. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Stephon Diggs. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Throwing on second down, Cousins. And this is Cook with the ground. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. A first down throw for Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A give to Cook out of the gun. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Flush to his right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. He may try and run for this. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. Cousins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Cousins from the gun on third. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Chris Jones. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now Williams. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
Williams. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike's 50. Mike's 54. Hey. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Check Mike. Hey, more big. Check. Let's go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity?
And he can't get a throwaway. He's taken down. Chris Jones in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with 8 seconds remaining. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And they got the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. There he goes left side, and he scores. No flags anywhere.